deliver. And it was one of the most beautiful realities of Ryan's existence, his ability to sort of literally just lift people up around him, and he loved the limelight. He looked for it like a moth. And it was one of those character traits that was truly amazing because he did it for audiences. And that's one of the things I'll remember about him among many, many other things. To that end, there's a piece that I had commissioned, which Ryan knew about, and I got a chance to play it several times for him. And he always used to laugh at me. He said, man, the only reason you're getting through this piece is because you keep switching trumpets, and it confuses the audience. And I'm like, I know. And we both laughed because it's like, yeah, the more you distract people, the less carefully they listen. Hence, why I wear such a bright jacket. Thank you. So the piece we're going to play for you is actually composed by a Canadian composer who also wrote a piece that Ryan put on his last recording. He's a wonderful writer. It's called Dreaming of the Masters. It's a piece that was originally written for orchestra, and then I had it orchestrated for 6 or 7 different instrumentations, including wind ensemble. But the American premiere of this was done with full symphony orchestra at Carnegie Hall by me. I'm going to try that again because that was an underwhelming response. I did the American premiere of this at Carnegie Hall in New York City. It's not that big a deal. It's just down the street from Juilliard where I studied. Anyway, so the thing about this piece is kind of a history of the trumpet. Now, I was literally in Paris 24 hours ago. I landed at 6 p.m., drove straight out here, and at 7 o'clock we had one rehearsal of this piece. One run-through. In fact, we haven't even played it through fully. We moved the drums last night. What you're hearing is the first open rehearsal of this. I'm telling you that because if you want your money back, it's not going to happen. Now, that being said, basically what happens off the top, there's a thunderously loud opening, a trumpet scream, which is going to be immediately followed by Bradley on the tenor saxophone, who will then play an interjection of blues proportion, a B-flat 7 chord, please and thank you. Then I will play another very, very high, loud lick, followed by Logan chopping. One of the cool things about being up here is that I have a number of former students in the band. Logan is one of them. Who else? I got Scott Sutherland back there on too, but these are all former UCLA graduates. Thank you for asking. Where's Miller? Where is he? My man, there he is right there on the clarinet. All these former students, so I make them do stuff. Logan's going to play that interjection because he plays the loudest acoustic instrument in the band, the trombone. That's followed by a third gesture, which will then lead to a bluesy introduction, followed by a 12/8 bar blues, 2 choruses, which will finish with the fermata. At that fermata, I will give the tempo to the drummer who's now over here, sort of a swing tempo thing, sing, sing, sing style, mainly on the toms, okay? We get to the end of the first chorus. Brad and I, you don't know this yet, we're going to trade 2-bar phrases. I'll point, you point, I point, you point. That finishes at the very end of that. We go into a shout chorus. Second time through the shout chorus at the top of the letter G, you're going to play the drum fill, then we finish. We play the last chord of the movement, then there is a fermata held by the bass player. The reason we have a string bass player in a wind ensemble is not because you can actually hear them, but because they make us look really respectable, so thank you. That pedal note will be held at the beginning of the second movement, then there will be a bunch of esoteric sounds coming from the back of the rhythm section. Where are my 2 star players tonight? Where are they? Are they here? Or did they go home? Do you know who I'm talking about? Are you guys here? Do you have your weapons? Where are they? Go get them. I'm still doing the introduction. And where's your partner in crime? You're both here, right? Yeah. What are you? You're up on stage. Go get the thing. Go. Run like the wind. Professionals, you know? Anyway, they'll be involved, so there's going to be a whole bunch of very contemporary sounds coming from the back of the percussion section. That will then be stopped by a concert G played in the vibes up there, after which I will play a cadenza of beautiful proportions on the flugelhorn, sort of to tame the beast. After I play the first one, we'll do the same thing. Back of the section, what are you doing on the front of the stage? I'm the star, go back there. I will play 4 of those interjections each time. There will be interruptions by the contemporary animals back there. Yeah, you guys sit down and I'll point and tell you, look at me, I'm the kid. Don't thank yourselves for being back there. Here, I will tell you when to play. Great, sit down, grab a chair. Awesome. Your start. There's only one chair. Go get a second chair. There's still time. I'm stretching for you, okay? 4 of those introductions, after which we will go into sort of a bossa nova tempo in the bass. I'll give you the time up here with my left foot or the right foot, don't know for sure. I will then play a melody followed by another band interjection, at which point at the very end there's another fermata. I will play another cadenza of beautiful proportions. Then we will segue into the last movement. There will be 8 bars of drum clave, a 3-2 rhythm that you're going to play on the rim of the drums, at which point I start the piece. That's the beginning of the edge of the third movement. I play very, very quickly. It is very fast, highly difficult, dangerous, one might say, because it's have to be circular breathing, but don't worry, I studied at Gilliland. That being said, I finish that particular passage, we break into a very, very fast salsa. Please do not dance, there's lawsuits involved, we don't want any of that. At the end of that, we will build up a rhythmic accelerando with the rhythm section. Brett, you don't know this yet, but at that point, you're going to come up here and you're going to jam, all right? It's going to go for a while, then I'm going to accelerate the rhythm section. This is our rehearsal. You think I'm joking around. So don't talk. Brad's going to come up, he's going to play to accelerate to massive speeds. It's going to be lightning bolt, but saxophone players, they can do that like the wind, up and down, up and down. You'll keep doing that. I'll lock the tempo, and then I'm going to go back to the trumpet section. When I start playing, it's letter H. That's the beginning of the mariachi section. Trumpets will all stand up at the end of that. At the end of that, there will be not 1, but 2 drum solos. Repeat that, and then we come into the transition into the new key, after which I play in G major to take it out. And then, at the very end, in these very expensive front row seats, because you're in San Diego, you'll dig this. It's like Shamu, okay? I'm Shamu, and you're the audience. It's going to be loud and very, very high. Ryan Anthony actually played for Shamu. There's pictures of this. He like stood there like in the aquarium in this giant thing. As he described it, it was a black bus with teeth, which rolled up to him. There's a fun, and the trainer is saying, Ryan, do not move. Do not move. Shamu is looking at you and making a decision. I can't make that up. The rest of it is also not made up. That was our rehearsal. Anyway, that will happen at the very end. Very loud, very high. If you cover your ears, I'm doing it correctly. Rehearsal is complete. Good luck. Thank you.